Good morning, my dear students. Hope all are fine. Let's start our CS class. So we have started Python revision tour 2. That means our second chapter. We started string. What's a string and what are the operators used? Concatenation operator, repetition operator, all in the previous class. Today we are going to study string slices. What do you mean by slicing? Do you know? We all are using this term slicing. One slice of bread like that. We all are using this term slicing. So slicing means we are taking a piece of some suppose it's bread, we are taking a piece of bread. It's slicing a portion. Like that, string slices. String slices means we can cut our string and access some portion of string. A part of a string is accessed by the term slicing. In slicing is a simple method. In list, string, tuple, all are using same type of method. Suppose if we have a string which has a name, we are giving variable name as name. If we give name and colon m, what will be? N will be the starting position and m will be the end position. So from n to m, all the characters are extracted by our string method. So we can use some example. Suppose our string is hello string. Suppose it is hello world. Then hello string of 6 colon 10. What will be the output? 6th position is W. 10th position is D. But the output is WORL. It's omit D. That means the last position is omitted. Up to that position, the values are extracted. That means 6th position is included and 10th position is not included. That means n minus 1. If n is the last position, then up to n minus 1 characters are extracted. Then output will be WORL. Then next method is hello string of 6 colon. 6 colon means starting index is given as 6. Ending index is not given. Then we will take from the 6th position to the end position all letters. That means at the 6th position W is there and last position D is there. Then output will be world. All the characters are extracted from starting position till end. Then there is another method 3 colon minus 2. So 3 is this position L. Then 3 colon minus 2. Minus 2 is the next position. Do you know what is the position minus 2? In any string, we can access the last character by using minus 1. So hello string of minus 1 will give this. Hello string of minus 2 will give this. So 3 colon minus 2 means from 3 up to minus 2. Minus 2 is not included. Like in this case, 3 colon up to minus 2. Minus 2 means this is minus 1. D is minus 1 position, L is minus 2. We can use two types of indexing from starting and ending. If we are using from starting, 0, 1, 2, 3 are the index. If we are using from the index from end, then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So this D will be in minus 1 position, L will be in minus 2. So up to minus 2 means from 3, L. L is the character, LO then space WOR will be the output. Then next is hello string of colon 5. So when we are avoiding last position, what will be the output? Last position means after colon there will be a value. If we are avoiding that value, then value output will be from 6 to last. So if we are using avoiding first position, what will be the output? From 0 to 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 position. That means hello is the output. So this is the methods to slice a string. Here another example word 3 colon. 3 colon means 0, 1, 2, 3. At the third position G is there. Then G space AMA will be the output. So we can use this type of methods. So we can slice by using this colon operator by giving starting and ending position. Then what happened here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 4 position, 4 index are there. There are 5 characters, but 4 index are there. Suppose we are asking SOS 5, then what happens? It will be an error because 5th position is not in this string. So it will give an error. Then if SO4 colon 8, it also limit outside and limit is outside, it will be error. 5 colon 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 position are there. 5th position is not there. Then 5 colon 10. Both index are outside the bounds. This is known as exception, which is generated string index out of bounds. You heard when you are doing program, you can find this output. String index out of bounds. Then next is some string functions are there. There are some built-in string functions we can use by using this example. It's simple and you studied in first year also. String dot capitalize. What will be the output? I love my India dot capitalize means first character I will be out. I will be capital. Love my India. I will be capital. So returns a copy of the string with its first character capitalized. First character is I, which is equal to capital I because first character will capitalized. Then string dot find method. Find method means we can check if our string contains given string. That means if for example it goes as ringa ringa roses like that. We are giving sub equal to ringa. That means new string sub equal to ringa. We can find if this string contains this ringa word. That means string dot find sub comma 15 comma 22. From 15 to 22. We are giving position from 15 to 22. Then minus 1 will be the output. What happens? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This from here we are searching. So ringa 15 to 22 ringa is there. Yes, then it will returns minus 1 if the given string is not found. That means we can check whether the given string is present in another string. If it is present, then the corresponding position will be returned. If it is not present, minus 1 is returned. So from 15 to 22, this sub means ringa is not present. I think from I onwards, 15 starts. So this string is not present, then minus 1 is returned. And 15 to 25, we are taking 15 to 25, then string is present, then corresponding position is returned. Then is alphanumeric if it checks if our string contains alphanumeric characters. That means alphanumeric means either alphabets or numbers are there. Is alpha means another function is alpha, only alphabets. If alphabets only present, then true is returned. Otherwise, false is returned. Is digit means if our string contains digit, then true is returned. Otherwise, false is returned. So these all are Boolean operator. Boolean means either true or false. If it contains alphanumeric character, true is returned, otherwise false. If it contains only alphabets, then true is returned, otherwise false. If it contains only digit, then true is returned, otherwise false. Is space means if our string contains empty space. If there is a space, true is returned, otherwise false is returned. Is lower means if our string contains lowercase letter. That means if string contains all the letters which are lowercase, then true is returned. Otherwise, false is returned. Is upper means all characters are, if all the characters are uppercase letters, then true is returned. Otherwise, false. String dot lower means we are converting capital. If there are capital letters in our string, it is converted into lowercase. String dot upper means if our string contains small letters, then it is converted to capital. So here output is capital hello, here small letter hello. So there are so many methods you can do by using this program. So here program that reads a line and prints its statistics like upper count, lower count, alphanumeric, etc. So here we are using input method under a line. We are not using typecasting. That means we are not using int input because we no need to convert to integer because it's in string format. Then we are counting uppercase letters and lowercase letter. Initially both lower count and upper count is set as 0. That means initially the value we are giving any string. We have to check the number of uppercase letters and number of lowercase letters. Initially we are defining lower count upper count equal to 0, digit count alpha count equal to 0. So in this question, we have to find uppercase, not find uppercase letters. We have to count uppercase letters, lowercase letters, alphabets, and digits. So we are checking by using for loop because if we want to traverse a string, we will use either for loop or while loop. So for a inline means suppose hello is the string. Then first H is taken. For a inline means A will be H. For example, if you are giving input as hello, then in line hello will be the string. For A inline means A equal to H. First character is extracted. Then we will check if A dot is lower. A is lower. We will check. If it is lower, we have to increment lower count. Otherwise, we have to check A is upper. A dot is upper. If it is upper, we have to increment upper count. Again, if both conditions are false, we will check A is digit. If it is digit, we have to increment digit count. And if it is false, we will go to other if. If it is alphanumeric character, we will increment alpha count. So in this case, first three cases, we are using if, elif, ladder. Because if it is lower, we have to check upper. If it is lower, no need to check it is upper because we know that that character is in lower format. Then no need to check if it is upper or not. So first we have to check the first character as lower. If it is lower, we will increment the lower count. Otherwise, we will check it is upper. If it is uppercase letter, we will increment the upper count. If both conditions are false, we will check it is digit, either either capital or small or digit. If it is digit, we will increment the digit count. In all three cases, we have to check it is alphanumeric alphabet. That means if it is lower, we will increment the lower count as well as we will check it is alpha, then the answer will be true. So in in all three cases, we have to check it is alphanumeric character. So here we used if. Remaining cases we used elif. So then we will get the output like this: uppercase letters, lowercase letters, alphabets, digits, like that. So this is the methods or functions used in list. You have to try some program. You have to do our textbook program also. You have to study these string methods. You studied already in your first year portions. Again, you have to study. Thank you. Have a nice day.